I'm Mizzy. We got cats. And here's some gaming. It's time for Phoenix Wright. Alright, so. Sorry, I wasn't around yesterday. Yesterday was very busy. Everybody watching, I expect you to keep me honest about drinking water. It's going to be a long day. We have this stream, and then we're going to have a stream later, a chill stream. We have Hermes with us. And Mana. Oop. We also have Otter in the tree. And I think Socks is somewhere around my feet. Alright. So, when last we left our intrepid attorney, we had just finished a day of court where we systematically dismantled Pink Uwu Chick. One moment. I'm coughing a little bit today, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. All right. So, it's time for more investigation. A spicy Uwu Chick who gets really mad when you question her. Oh, yeah, no, she was mega spicy. So, it's time for more investigation. So let's do some more investigation. Yeah. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Spiky head. Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. ... So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Alright, we're gonna do examine. Oh, her April May music. Anything different here? Smile for the camera. 5 alarm spicy uwu chicken sandwich. I mean, this guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved in. It's real pro. Or maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. Alright. Let's talk, shall we? That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. ... Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. The wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Hold on a second. There we go. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer! Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers? Or just against me? Alright, so... let's see. If we can present something to make her talk. Maybe the wiretap? Hey, guess what? Actually, I, really hate your guts. So get lost. Because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks. I noticed. Alright. I think we're gonna have to go find, we're gonna have to go investigate and find some stuff to make her talk. Let's go check the hotel. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, no, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, whoa! Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Examine. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. You are not going to come up here and run him out of his bed. Hi, Hermes. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Actually, we're going to take a second. Just 1 second here. See a bellboy, see the manager. Good question. Here, buddy. There you go. Today's food has pumpkin in it. He really likes it. He's a big fan of pumpkin, apparently. No clues here. Is he I mean, he is a pumpkin. He's a pumpkin baby. Aren't you, buddy? I know it. Alright. Nice weather again today. I can see the Faye and Co law offices, of course. Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to a kill. ... Just kidding, sir. Oh. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. You know, I'm still gonna be practicing law in that office. I don't need your people, like, spying on me the whole time. Thank you. Back you up a little bit. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. Yo. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those. Fake. I'm not good with flower names. Except maybe tulips and sunflowers? Alright, I don't think that there's anything else for us to examine in this room. So, we will talk to the bellboy. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I won't pardon that expression, thank you very much. We liked Mia. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are again, in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Alright. Let's see. If I show him evidence things. I'm sorry. All I could think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence. What about this one? Okay. Alright. What if we... Alright, so let's go to... Grossberg. The painting is gone. Why is that painting gone? Well, okay, so theory, because this is what we do. We analyze and create theories. Theory, the paint, we could smell the oil coming off the painting. Here, I'm going to take your food. There you go, buddy. We could smell the oil coming off the painting because it had been painted over. And that is why we could smell the oil coming off the painting, because whatever the base painting was something he did not want us to see. Sorry. September 7th, Grossberg Law Offices. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Oh, there's a picture of Mr. White right on his desk. Sus. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah. Yeah, it was a painting of... I think it was a fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Yeah, we already saw that. And then this is about how expensive the plant is. And then this is about how there's all these books that haven't been read. And then this is the solid desk. And here's this photo. Let's see. Wait, no. That. What's this? Old photos. There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Because it's flippin' Maya and Mia's mother. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph quietly added to the court record. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Yeah, let's swap it. I think I'll swap them. Alright, photograph added to the court record. Now, we have a picture of Mr. White, because we know from the beginning cutscene that that is Mr. White. So we're going to go to the detention center. Actually, we're going to go to the... Do we want to go to the detention center and confront Miss May? Or do we want to go to the hotel and get a positive ID from the bellboy? Because I think one of those is more important than the other. Let's go to the hotel and get a positive ID. Because we can't really just flash a picture around and she can pretend she doesn't know who it is. Take a look at this photo. ... That's him, detective. We're not a detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Have him write it. Well, sure. Why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit added to court record. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Sweet. Alright. Now we go to the detention center. Well, let's go to the law office. Let's go to the detention center. I just don't want to miss something. September 7th, Fang Company Law Offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. I'm gonna click a bunch of things, and we saw a lot of this text yesterday, so if it's the same text, then you'll find these games don't really work if they let you miss something. That's true. I'll check anyway. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel. An old movie poster. The first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out. Couldn't cram more legal books. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. Am I? Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Let's see. Anything else? I don't think we have anything else. Alright. To the detention center. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Da, 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 da. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you... Aha! A reaction! This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Boom! Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. ... Ooh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp. Red White? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. ... I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? ... Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Aw, poor Bellboy. We should keep that, though. Court record. All right. Let's go find out what happens. We are not a police officer. We are not a police detective. We are a lawyer. I don't know how all this works, but this feels like a little much. September 7th, Blue Core Incorporated, CEO's office. That's Grossman's photo. That's Grossman's photo in his office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right. I see. Splendiferous. It's a good word. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Core. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Must be an American. I mean, he's supposed to be, I'm sure. We're gonna examine a statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Core sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beautatious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beautatious for just about anyone to appreciate. Yeah, the desk is the desk is the if you're watching and not if you're listening and not watching, the desk is it's a desktop supported by two statues that are sitting, and they're naked and they're sitting on their butts, and it looks like it's actually supported by their feet on their tippy toes, and they are probably modeled after him as well. We're gonna get to this last. We're gonna ask him about this painting, but I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My. This is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body. See? Well, does its sleek roundature not inspire you? No, it does not. Window. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up. Best Participation. Judges Cooperation Award. Special Good Try Prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. Alright. Now we're gonna ask him about this painting. Because we know where that painting is from. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original worth $5 million for sure. Alright, let's talk to him. What is Blue Core? Let's ask that first. That seems the most innocent question. What kind of company is Blue Core anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say, we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Core was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Core, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Yikes. Alright, alright. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corps, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Alright, on the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details, just such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. ... No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police. The courts. To me, they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. Hey, that painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there? I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? ... Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grodyburger. What? Ugh! I think I've been hit. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. ... You came here from Grodyburgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's. Yes. Then you must ask him. Why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Let's present this picture of him and see what he says. Would you be kind enough to cease your inane chattering and vacate the premises? Let me put it in language you are sure to understand. Shut up and get out. I have nothing more to say. Alright. Well, now we're gonna go back and see if we can run down Mr. Grossberg and be like, hey, what's up with you? Oh, you're here, are you? ... Huh? I don't think he's... Oh, this trial... Yeah, no, this trial is gonna be something else. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Jumpin' Jehoshaphat! Oh, you. What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. I love the music in this game. The music in this game is so good. So good. Alright. I mean, I guess first we should talk to him. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Was it guilt? Was guilt bothering you? Because that would be what should be bothering you, Mr. Grossman. Grossberg. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister. That poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He's gonna get murdered. He's gonna be straight up murdered. ... He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corps a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corps. Red White's office. ... So, you noticed. How can I not notice? It's an enormous painting. What the hell, man? I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. You're lovers. I'm gonna say he's blackmailing you. I think it's blackmail. That's what I think. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? ... I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. ... Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. Oh, is he gonna get shot through the window or something right now? After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corps is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? 15 years. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? Oh, hello, Fizzy. Oh, yes, lurk. Have fun with your lurking. I will read all the things, so you will hear them if you are here, if you are listening. And I am doing well, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I always appreciate all of my people that come and hang out with me, whether you are talking in chat or you are just lurking. I appreciate everyone. They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Alright, so tell me about this DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. Maya and Mia's mom. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Oh, her name was Misty. All the M's. All the M's forever. Faye. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. Probably because Mr. White is the murderer? That case is the DL6 incident. Yeah, why is he blackmailing you, by the way? But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. Hi, Hermes. It made sense. Police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. Here, you want your food? Yes, yes, we do. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. ... You kinda earned that. Kinda earned that, Mr. Grossberg. I see. ... White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? That could be business inting. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Yeah, and she put it in the flippin' statue, and he took it. Unless it's still in there. But it's not, because the judge opened the clock in court, and it was empty. So, I want to know what the receipt is. Is this a department store receipt? What is on the receipt? Like, I feel like that's also important. Here you go, buddy. There you go. There you go. Sorry, my boy. I don't think I can help you with that. These glass shards are important, and I don't know why they're important. So, yeah. Alright. Alright, let's move. We want to go to... yeah. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Alright, so we want to look at the shelves, because when we came in here and we examined last time, we were like, oh, are there files missing? You done, buddy? I'll take that. There you go. Okay. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Okay. I'll probably look at all of it. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. But oh my god. Okay. A, B, F. Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Well, I mean, we knew that Mia knew Grossberg anyway, because Mia was an apprentice at Grossberg's office, or like an intern at Grossberg's office. All the cases. Alright, let's look at J through S. Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Skim. Sigh. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Biggest part's here at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen... ... There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Alright. Shall I check Mia's files? Let's check them. And let's check the last one. T-U... I know, W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? There we go. Alright. So... now the question is, do we go back to these offices and confront him and get arrested for assault because he's gonna attack us again? I want to talk to Maya, but when I go to the detention center, it's what's-her-doodle. Apparently, Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Yeah, they won't let me talk to Maya, so, okay. Let's go back here. Let's show him this. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I suspected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Present this photo. Sorry, sir. I borrowed this. Ah, so it was you, my boy. Who is this man? It's a long story. I'll be needing that back now. He doesn't want to talk about it for some reason, because we already talked about it. I better give him back this photograph. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg. Yeah, we went ahead and did that because, like, it's not really ours. So, I wonder if we can ask him about our evidence that we have. I don't think we can ask him about most of it. Yeah. Alright, so... we can go back to the hotel. The bellboy seems to be out. Huh? The sound of water coming from the shower. Oh, the bellboy's taking a shower and... la-di-da, money making, money making. I got the money making blues. Someone seems to be enjoying washing the showers. Examine this. See if we can actually take this. No, better not touch them. No telling what the bellboy will do to me. Alright, so I guess we have to go back to Blue Corps. I don't think this is a good idea. But what can you do? Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems that the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Are you threatening me? You can't threaten me. There's no point asking someone this crooked a straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes, there's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Oh, cannot stand this guy. Oh my god. Alright, present. What about this? This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White. See this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. ... He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. ... Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep. Secretary's office. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I've found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... ... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. ... Beep. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man's standing in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those... Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Beep. Uh-oh. ... Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. Stop looking his further wrong way. You butt. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Can you stop assaulting your brother, please? Thank you. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts, Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? You're gonna get down, because you won't listen to me. Off you go. Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Yay, I get to go to the detention center. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention center. Visitor's room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's gonna set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. Oh, Edgeworth! An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Maya... Wright? Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Well, yeah, because they've arrested me instead. Haha. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean You? I explained what had happened to Maya. ... I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright! Huh? Leave it to me! I am Mia's sister, after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I'd better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really. I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay. I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Ghost lawyers run through their blood, right? No, they're channeling, they're spirit medium channeling lawyers. That's why they're good lawyers. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Okay, so that's why everything is so quickly. That's why everything is so fast. Because we were asking about that in the first episode, / first time we were playing. We were just like, shirt's all crinkly. We were like, why is everything so fast? Almost all finish in a day. Most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. It is Danganronpa. We're the murderer, but we're not. Save your progress up to this point. Yes, please. To be fair, if it was normal speed game, would cover several years for just a few chapters. I mean, yeah. All right. Don't come up here and start harassing him again. All right. September 9th, 1952 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix, look! ... Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. He needs a better voice. Let's give him a better voice. Question mark. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. ... I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. I'm a lawyer. I'll just do it myself. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Now I need an animated scene of you cross-examining yourself and getting in and out of the witness stand over and over again, right? Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Anyone's going to raise an objection about this. I suppose it's me. Raise an objection. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Ugh, great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corps. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. ... You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho, ho, ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. ... Let him have it, Phoenix. Witness's account. Alright, let's see what we got. What we got to work with here. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. The bellboy testified there was nobody else in the room. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, so do we have... murder scene... Okay. So... We don't have anything documenting the fact that the bellboy said there was nobody else in the room. we say that there's that, Miss May's testimony. Alright, let's see. Was it at 9 o'clock? Was quietly reading some papers by the window. I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Looked at the building across the way. I called Miss May over. The victim ran away, but you gave chase. It was a terrible impaction that it was all over. Edgeworth prepped this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I'd better find a weakness in there. I think we have to press. Quietly reading papers. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Company law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. Alright. And I heard a bedlam coming from outside. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Alright. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Man, I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Fay office phone? Irrelevant. That had nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fay woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. Wright. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Dut, 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 dut. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the right. And then she was caught and struck. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run to the left. So he did witness the killing. I mean, he was there. He killed her. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right, because he was facing the window when he saw her. So to him, she ran to the left, and to Miss May, she ran to the right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Company, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. He was standing here. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion? The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Okay, so, before I click this button, let me just point out, even if he controls the court, and he controls the prosecution, and he controls the police, and whatever, this is an open court, which means there are just regular citizens here, and, like, the press is here, so if we keep pinning him to the wall with these lies, like, they can't just throw us in jail and explain away the fact that we caught him in a lie over and over and over again. Like, the press is actually going to work against him in this scenario. But let's hear your revised testimony, Mr. Shady Man. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. She only got hit once. That's the autopsy report. She only got hit once. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Doot. Alright, I'm gonna check this really quick. Died from a blow by a blunt object. Yeah, so... you assaulted her, she first ran to the left, then you hit her, then she ran to the right. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Let's see if this is the right one. Yep. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. Take that, buddy. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White. Mr. White? Okay. The two accounts. All right. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door, and then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Wait, but there's not more than one window. Thwap, indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. ... Da-na-na-na-na. Well, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Tiny words from you, big man, right? Right. You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that. The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry. My bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay. Of course. Super hearing, right? Alright. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. That seems... Wait. Where is it? So, according to this, the light stand is actually not in shot. It's actually, you just see the glass. So, the question is, do we check with the floor plan, or do we check with the glass shards? Oh, it's broken beyond all recognition. So if he saw it broken on the floor, he wouldn't know it was a light stand. So, let's try it with that. There we go. Yeah, Mr. White. I love these games. I love these games. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? Yeah, also, hi. Hi, Kanoki. I love to see it. How you doing, buddy? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Ugh. Spotted the game I always wanted to see them, right? No, we're going to play through all of them. I have the trilogy. That's what this is. It's the trilogy. I got it on Steam. So we're going to play through all of them because I love this game. This is so much fun. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, when was it you saw the stand? Answer the question. ... Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problemo. Problem here. Going good. Stuck at home because one of the baby girl's teachers got COVID. You have to worry about his use masks. It still means we're stuck. Yeah, no, you gotta be safe about that stuff, man. Super X-ray vision. No, you can see through the wall. Gotta be safe about that stuff. So, yeah, well, isn't it snowing there too? All of the snow? All of the snow, no waiting? What problem is this? Which is most of the country right now, is all of the snow, no waiting. I'm Superman. Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, What do you have to say to that? R ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. I love the fact that we had a moment where I was literally like, we have these glass shards and I don't know what to do with them, and I know they're going to be important, but I don't know what to do with them, and here we are with the glass light shards, and they are important. So, when did you see this stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yeah! Mr. White. ... Mr. White. ... You did it, didn't you? ... Mr. Your Honor, I... Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict, except that we're not going to get our verdict. There's no way he's going to give up this easily. Love that Edgeworth literally can do nothing to help this man because he's too busy digging his own grave faster than Edgeworth could put the soil back. I mean, that's true. There it is. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. ... I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Oh, that's shady. Oh, that's very sneaky. Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corps. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do with Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office? And by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? ... Aha! Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay and Company law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. It's okay. It's all right. We're not giving up. We're not giving up. We can't give up. It was at the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay and Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Gah, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Alright. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Okay. I had entered the Faye and Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Court is a detective agency, of course, sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. It was the beginning of September. I had done to place the wiretap. I saw this glass light stand. Alright. So... was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints, several days old, were found in the Faye and Company law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Faye and Company law offices. Maybe we need to present the wiretap? Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does. I don't see anything. Okay. Yep. Objection overruled. Alright. Making me use my brain game. Man, we were doing good too. Okay. Yeah, it didn't go so well. Okay. Alright. Done so to place the wiretap. I've run out of ammo. Tisk, tisk, I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. Did I lose? Oh no. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? ... Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. I don't know that voice. That's why I read it that way. Mia! Never give up, Phoenix. We're channeling the spirit of our dead sister in the middle of this courtroom. Mia. And I fainted. Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Yeah! I pass out again. Hey! Phoenix! Jack? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Oh, okay, there we go. You're... Maya! Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. Oh, so I'm actually Mia. Never mind. Gotta read this differently. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. ... But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah. The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. See, I was wondering. I was like, why? What is this receipt for? The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. The light stand wasn't in the office when he says he went to the office. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about ready to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated. Oh, we're getting them now. I gotta take a break when we finish this, but like we're getting them now. This is it. All right. All right, Mr. White, you're going down. Had enough of this. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes. Sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. I wish I could read the other side of things, right? I was like, why can't we see what's on the other side of this receipt? Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Thanks, Edgeworth. Appreciate it. You're gonna regret that, but appreciate you. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Was it? I don't think it was. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Company law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Oh, we're freaking out. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. Uh-oh. He's losing it. ... Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. ... Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. We don't give up. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all... Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Yeah. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia? What's this? Memo received. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. I'm on trial for murder, Your Honor. Of course I'm persistent. What the hell, man? Come on. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. So stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Dead silence. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Badumch. Well, this court finds the defense... rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. December 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm happy you made it. ... Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you... live? ... My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say, 9 o'clock. The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Maya. Mia. Too many M names. Maya, Mia, Misty, that. September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Bay & Company Law Offices. Being here, it's hard to not think about that night. You came! Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? ... You should see your face. Mia. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya? Why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Company law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Maya said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Company law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. A little creepy. Cute. Cute. Hey, Phoenix. We are playing a game where I say Phoenix repeatedly, just so you understand. If you end up lurking, we're playing a game where I say Phoenix repeatedly, so. Right. Okay, Nick. Let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's wasted. Uh-oh. Okay. Wait up. Alright. A brand new episode has been added. The Turnabout Samurai. Save your progress up to this point. Yes. We're gonna get through to the next stopping point where we have control, and then we will take our break because I'm running over a little bit. Chaotic Phoenix representation. Yep. You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries your blood. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa. Ah. The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Company law offices. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Dun dun dun. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like you're your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about the kids these days. Cramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright and Company law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. You're being summoned. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please. Beep. No, it's fine. And look, excitement is important. And I'm excited because I've been wanting to play these games for a while. There's more than one of them. And we're going to play them. So, there you go. Oh, October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright and Company Law offices. Maya's here, watching TV. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. ... This has to be a joke. No, no, no! It's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! Cell phone! Cell phone! Ugh! Yes? Wright and Company Law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick! Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in the detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Alright. I have to take my break. I am over by like 12 minutes. I have to take my break. Especially today, because don't forget, we're having the late night chill stream tonight. The return of the late night chill stream. And tonight we will be playing House Flipper. House Flipper streams are back, baby. Oh yeah. So, okay. I am going to take this break of mine and stretch my legs and all that kind of good stuff. Y'all should do that too. And we will be back. I'm going to run some ads and we'll be back in 5 minutes.